Good afternoon. My name is Andrew O'Connell. I'm the engineering manager with F4 Energy. We containerize and package gas engines, all different makes and models. We do Jenbacher, we do Goasker, we do MWM, we do, in this case, Scania from Sanforden, and we also do CAT. So what we've done here is we have taken a standard ISO 20-foot container and we've packaged it with a steel bonded floor for one of our customers. The Sanforden engine that we've bought is an SGI-13, so it's a 250 kilowatt electrical engine. We've got heat recovery on the roof, as well as our heat rejection. And so we're just going to bring you through all the different aspects of the engine, and we'll kind of show you what we do to the engine to make it very user-friendly from both a maintenance and a commissioning point of view. We're going to start off here on the air out. We have up here an air temperature. It's a PT100, so that gives you a reading both remotely and here locally as to the room temperature inside in the engine. We have a Raptor fan here which is fed by a VSD. The air out and the air in are both silenced, so the engine will run very, very smoothly. So again, it's a standard ISO container. What we've also done here is that we are using, unlike other container manufacturers, we use 2mm perforated steel. Noise, obviously, to attenuate noise you need mass. So first of all, you're hitting a 2mm steel rather than a 1mm or 0.85. Then we have 100mm of rock wool, and then we have the external skin of the container. So these engines are very, very quiet when they run. As well as that, because it's 2mm, if it gets a ding, it's not going to dent. So it's a much more robust long-term solution. We have another 2 VSDs. We have very, very low parasitic losses in these engines. So this is for the heat dump on the roof. So we've roughly 5 kilowatts of ventilation, or sorry, of fans on the sandwich cooler. So variable speed drive for that, and we also then have a variable speed drive for the jacket water pump. What we do in the jacket water pump is we manually throttle it down to 41, 43, 45 hertz, whatever it is, and we just fine tune that during commissioning so that the differential temperatures on the jacket water in and jacket water out are as per the design, and then we know that we have the right flow. Here we have our oil, so that's just pop in your oil, and then we fill here through a Kenco. The Sanforden engine, it comes with a limited scope because they sell a lot of the engines into just with the bare module. So what we're doing is we're adding quite a lot to it because it's going into a container. So obviously there's a big difference in the scope of supply. So this is a plug and play container. What we've done here is just for ease of oil extraction, we have an electric PUC pump. So you just basically switch on, very simple single phase pump. You just pump it out, 42 litres, and close off the valves, and just very, very quick. Here, that's where you add your oil in. And of course then the daily tank tops up the oil on a regular basis. Over here then we have our jacket water expansion vessel, and we have our intercooler expansion vessel. We have a nice little reflex manifold here with pressure gauge, etc. Down below here is a nice little feature, and this is very handy for filling up and emptying the engine. We can empty the engine here, and we can fill up the engine through here and here. One of them goes to the intercooler, and one of them goes to the jacket water. So you pour in your glycol water mix, and then you pump it into either of the circuits. So if you have a little bit of a leak, you just throw on the pump, choose where you're going to fill, and pop it off again. Another issue we have here with the engine, and this is a very nice feature, is our flexible piping. So we don't have, unlike a MAN or a CAT or a Goasker engine, you don't have a flange fitting for the jacket water in and out. You have a bayonet fitting. So what we've done is we actually make these flexibles ourselves, so we weld them up ourselves, but we have a very, very flexible connection here, and that really adds an awful lot of value because you can take this off and get the engine out very, very quickly. We do everything in stainless steel, and we just have little directional arrows on it as well, just for ease of pipework. We have isolation valves, pressure gauges, etc. So very done, very, very neatly, very, very simply. Okay, so moving down the other side, here we have our intercooler, and again with the same scenario, we have flexibles. We have 2 temperatures. Now these are additional to the Sanforden. So what we said to Sanforden was we need 7 or 8 extra temperatures. We need extra pressure sensors, and so we've put in an intercooler pressure sensor and a jacket water pressure sensor, and we've also then have an oil pressure sensor here. and we've also an oil temperature there as well. So really what we're doing is we're adding a lot of extra instrumentation into the standard Sanford scope, and that really adds value. Another thing here is the ventilation on the cylinder heads. So we need to have ventilation. So it came with a plastic, but we've done this in steel, and it just vents up there into the jacket water system. So that means we've constant, so you can't have an air build up in the heads, so the heads can't run dry. And of course we have protection. We have protection on the jacket water through the transducer. Okay, down here then to the gas, we've changed the gas slightly so that it's easier to. So it comes in. We have a filter and pressure gauge and zero pressure regulator over here, and all very standard. What we have done, however, is we've added in an extra governor. You need that, and you need the filter. So we've added in those. Although I think the filter came, we added in this. We just swapped it around so that the filter is first. All very good here. Over on this side, then we have we added in a heater. So we have a heater and just a deflection plate there in aluminium that we added in as well. So the here we have a commissioning table. So obviously, especially in a 20-foot container, you know, you are limited, and we have a socket here as well, just for so you can commission the engine. And these are the new all-in-one vision. So it's not touchscreen, but very, very, really useful and user-friendly screen. Over here, then we just have our document holder and our air in the blue filters. So, in summary, this engine is for sale. So if you're interested in a customized and bespoke manufactured gas engine, then give us a call. Thank you very much.